Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Satisfactory Desert Bus, where in the previous episode we built the space elevator and then the entire factory died. We have no power right now, and the reason we have no power is because we simply can't provide enough with the machines we have. It's not for a lack of biofuel, which is quite annoying really. I could try and fix it by filling up some of these, but it won't really make an actual difference, honestly. Like some of the stuff is actually still filling up just because other things elsewhere are draining, which is only making the situation worse. So yeah, the power is all borked. Try and switch it on, and yeah, we need way more now than what we can actually provide. We could build some more machines to do it, and put some biofuel in those, and we would get the system running again. But it would be a temporary thing, and so I think it's probably just a good idea to go and get coal sorted rather than faff about trying to make this kind of work for a little bit. Also, I saved and loaded in between episodes, and now the belts have gone back to orange, but everything else has stayed as red, so that's a little bit weird, like how everything but the belts is still red, only belts have changed, or maybe there's other things that have changed I just haven't realised. Yeah, we've seen the return of some of the orange stuff, unfortunately. I wonder, if I access the colour gun now, what does it say? Yeah, it's changed it back, so presumably anything new I build now will, oh, okay, will have some red on it, but not everywhere. It's weird and confusing and annoying that it's like that. Hopefully that's something that is fixed relatively soon in upcoming patches. We shall see. Something else that's apparently coming in upcoming patches is, first of all, to build a means by which... Oh, you know what? These are still here. I was going to say, first of all, a means by which to blow up rocks so that we can finally open up some caves and things that we've been spotting about the place and get to some slugs that we couldn't access before. But also vertical conveyors may become a thing, which will be wonderful and amazing. We shall have to see. But yeah, I've realised that we actually have some generators right here. Maybe it is worth just quickly chucking together a bit of power stuff to make the thing work. You know what? There's a much better way of doing it now. If we do... Oh, wait, we're not done with this yet, so I can't research the rebar gun to get the biomass recipe so that we can do the thing. Damn it, and this still isn't done. It's going to take another 2 minutes. Ugh. Alright, we'll just put that stuff back. Oh, I have a little bit of biofuel just on me anyway. We could stick that in there to kickstart it, because I feel like it only needs a second. And then the power demands will drop again, maybe. There we go. Ka-chunk, is that enough? No, it's still not quite. We need like 285 or something annoyingly close. That looks worse this time. Wondering if I just keep hitting it. No, it's just making it worse. Nope. For a second it worked there. For a brief moment we were using half power for some reason. I'm hoping if I time it right it'll suddenly work for reasons. It keeps doing that half thing for a second and then that nearly makes it work. Damn it. We're so close. Come on. I believe in you. It keeps like spluttering. Oh. Again. It works for a second and then it dies. I'm like, if I could just get this to function for long enough that it can get through its tasks. Oh. Damn it, again, come on. It's actually kind of working. This is weird. It's getting through something. It's getting something done in this particular section before something else comes along and messes it up again. So I'm wondering if I keep hammering the thing, it'll eventually manage to get through whatever the problem is. But I'm starting to feel like we're just going to be stuck in... Oh. Damn it, in this state forever. Where our ambient demand is just slightly too high, even though there are times where it is working. I'm wondering what's running in that time. Alright, I'm going to have to give up on that. It's clearly not getting anywhere. But for a moment I had hope. Right, we could do the milestone. I'm going to switch to the rebar gun milestone. I realise maybe this is pointless now because we have just learned that it's not going to help. Oh no, and the wire system isn't running anymore, but we're going to make it run again by taking out more wire to make this work. I feel like this is all just a mistake. But I want to believe we can fix this. Like, it seems like one more biofuel generator will mean we're absolutely fine, so I feel like if I just build one more... Just one more, I can get a bunch of biofuel now, right here. Don't have to go anywhere for it. Alien Carpus biomass. 600 of the stuff, and then we make 300 biofuel. And yeah, I'm handcrafting it. Yeah, maybe this was a terrible idea. But this will be enough that if we dump it in like one extra machine, it'll do. Why am I doing this? So I want to leave the factory doing stuff while I'm gone is the thing at the end of the day. Seems like a waste to just leave with the factory dead while it could be working away at making like rotors at least. Building up a supply of those so that can shut down later down the line. So yeah, let's make a single extra biomass burner. Plonk. And there you can have a full stack of the stuff. Ka-chunk. There it goes. Now it's working fine. That's all it needed. One more biomass burner to be able to handle the power demands. Now the question is, will it hold? The answer is almost certainly not. It's right on the edge. It's skirting right there. Consuming, yeah, 284, even going up to 92 at times. Definitely need this extra one. It may not even be enough. Things are actually ramping up a little bit overall. Things just need to build up and then it'll be okay. Because we took a stack of reinforced iron plates, that ruined everything. We broke the whole system when we did that. Which I guess goes to show how good my my system was before for preventing their production. Where's the rotors? Here they are. Oh, this is nowhere near done at all. I had a bit of hope, but apparently it was a bad idea. I'm going to try and fill out this anyway so that this thing does shut down a little bit sooner. Take the largest stacks. Here we go. Hang on, I need one. Plonk. That stops it there, which might help us out. And like 500 is going to store in the belts anyway. So it's not a terrible idea. Oh god, yeah, we actually hit 300 for a second there. And then it's starting to scale back a bit again. Certain systems are probably going to be calming down. Running out of things to do. Like this here is stopped, but that doesn't mean that everything else isn't necessarily stopped. In fact, we can see all these belts are moving, so everything is still in production right now. As soon as it's not, things are going to look a lot nicer. Oh, now that we've shut down the system and reactivated it, everything's bunched up nicely. Oh, never mind, it all broke again. That's weird. That shouldn't happen at all. Why on earth is... Oh, it's because we haven't got things set up yet, because we don't have Mark II belts and everything. The stuff can't run at full speed, which probably means the ratios get all messed up and stuff. I don't really know. How is this over here looking? Are these just stopped? No. Not at all, really. Alright. Let's go make preparations for an expedition to get some coal. We need to make ourselves a truck. It's going to need some biofuel to run itself, so we'll probably steal a bunch from those machines we literally just set up. They've got more than they need anyway. And also, I'd quite like to make the truck stop while we're here. It'll save us some journeys in terms of giving the order for gathering coal. Oh, we've started to have machines shut down elsewhere. This system's got moments to live. Hold on. There we go. And split again. Have 50. You'll be fine with that. That's all these guys have, so... Right, let's go check up on the spinning plates over here and see which ones have fallen off. Get it all working again. And then I swear I'll go. So to make sure it's all okay. Looks like this is empty. Yep, that's all done. How's this looking? Pretty damn good. Alright. How's this looking? Absolutely terrible. We'll put 50 fuel in each. Same as before. I don't know how much longer that'll run it for. Is it 15 seconds to use one of these? So yeah, it's basically like a bit less than 15 minutes. So, not fantastic. But it'll give us something. The factory will continue to work to a degree while we're gone. And we still have quite a bit of fuel left, actually. Let's do a bit more. Oh wait, I need some of this for the truck. You know what, let's just load all this in the truck. And then we've got 20 left for the chainsaw. There we go. Sorted. This will all be fine, probably. There's none left in the system, so that's a bad move we're making. But we shouldn't need to fuel that again. Next time we're here, we should have coal. Speaking of, should I build the coal facilities around here? So it's very red now, which is not what I want. I want to colour all that later, but later. Yeah, I don't know where to actually build our coal processing plant. A coal power plant. Let's see if we can get a bit of a vantage point here. Looks like we can actually scale this without too much trouble. Out this way seems to make some sense. Right now that's unutilized land. Admittedly, it's a little bit rocky and there's trees and stuff. We could just build over the top of it all, really. We could build more to the east, perhaps. Oh, I need to get back down. Uh-oh. Let's go back around this way. There we go. Fine. Oh, and I've just realised we did the research that gives us the rebar gun, so we should really make one of those before we set off, so we've got a better method of dealing with angry locals. We need some screws. Over here. Bunch of screws. We've finally used up this random supply that I have on me. I guess it's just a good thing to have around. I should replenish this. It's nice. Just having a stack of screws to hand. So many things need them. Especially things that you craft in this thing. There we go. And then a whole bunch of rebar. I always make 51, because the stack size is 50, and then I load one into the gun. There we go. And we need some beacons. I'm going to make 10. There we go. And anything else? We could make the object scanner, but I never bother with that. It seems like it's really not that useful, all things told. I've never really cared. Also, I can make some color cartridges. Oh, these take a while. What's the stack size? 100 maybe? Yep, 100. Okay. We'll leave it there then. And for the moment, I think I'm just going to dump all those in there. I don't think I need colored stuff while I'm out getting coal. The key thing is getting the coal. I'll deal with the rest later. It's fine. Is there anything in here that I want at all, really? Oh, a portable miner is good to have to hand. In fact, I'll make a few of them. Oh, they use up inventory space, actually. No, I'll just craft them when I'm there. I'll keep the one on me, because why not? But otherwise, I'll just make them on site. I'll set up a little base of operations while I'm there to get it all done. Also, should we do Logistics Mark II while we're here? That would actually be really helpful. So, yes, we should. It's going to use up some of our precious materials, but we are producing stuff again, so I guess it's not the end of the world. Need some more wire. Looks like the wire's running anyway, so it's going to make no difference to the power consumption. Apart from that, it'll be like this for a little bit longer. We want to do a restock before we go, which might break everything. Doop. Doop. Launch. Logistics Mark II are done.
Milestone reached.
They will require a lot of reinforced iron plates to do, though. That's a thing. Yeah, not bothered. Okay, sort. Also, I'm going to equip this for a second. Load the thing. And that's ready to go. In fact, we'll keep it equipped. It's a good thing to have on us. I think we carried on doing the sound effects for seeing the thing for the first time, even though I interrupted that with loading the damn thing, because I ain't got time. Okay, we've actually got too much concrete right now, but we can't do anything about that. At least easily. So just make sure we are nicely supplied. And all this gubbins. That was probably a bad idea. That's going to set off the rotors again. Not that they probably had stopped. That's going to set off the reinforced iron plates. Really shouldn't have done that. But I have now. Uh-oh. Let's see how everything fares when all that kicks in again. Oh, and it was going so well, and yep, there it goes. Oh no. Actually, maybe it's okay. That's the knock-on effect of the whole thing, and everything else is still doing alright. Yeah, wonder what else is shut down now that means that this is fine. I don't even know. There's too many different systems going on now to know what's even being used at any one time. It's holding at that level though, it's not dipped again. It's supposed to dip and it hasn't done that. I'm concerned, it just keeps going up more. Okay. Right, maybe that's the issue with that stuff then. Okay, I want to pick a spot for coal. We want to know where we're receiving it, and then I can build like the truck stop and do that. Or I could just save that till later. It doesn't actually need to be done right now. Thinking about how the logistics of setting up a truck path works. Either way, I'm going to have to go there, and back to do the whole thing. So I'll probably just go there now. Deal with sorting out the truck stop stuff later, because I want to go see the coal deposits and see what's going on with them. So, vehicles. Tractor. We need some of those things. Modular frames. We also need them for the truck station, so we need quite a few. That's going to be a whole lot of reinforced iron plates, which means we're going to need to resupply, and then we'll definitely be using a lot of power from that system for a more long-term basis. Oh dear. Yeah, let's make like 30 of them. 2 truck stops and 5 trucks if we need it. Got some spare modular frames if we need them for anything else. We can even make 30. We can just about make 30. It's going to take most of the modular frames we have. I think we're fine in all other aspects there. Almost there. Could have stopped at 25, I guess. Whatever. 30. And yet we need another 90 reinforced iron plates now to replenish our supply. So, yoink. That's going to bork it all. And then we need some more rods. We used up quite a lot of those. There. Sort again. Everything looking good. Okay. Now let's see how the power is varying. No, it's not too bad actually. Alright, let's build a truck. Or a tractor even. The Sugar Cube. Everyone's favourite truck. And I can't just drive it, I need to put the fuel in it. Here we go. 200. That should fare us pretty well. And off we go. Oh, we need to scan before we set off. Which we can't do from here. Oh, it's recording. Whoops, didn't want to do that. Nope, stop recording. Clear path. Cancel. There we go. I need to hop out. Yep, didn't leave any notes. Okay, scan. Coal. Get back in the tractor. That should have worked. It's going to take a while for the scan to actually take place, but I already know roughly the direction to go in, which is east and a little bit north. There are 2 different options for where to go for coal. I've decided to go for the more northern one. Even though it's further away, it's more of just a flat path to get there, whereas the one to the due east is directly up a cliff. And is actually a more roundabout route if you want to get to the stuff. I could bring it down to the ground so that the truck doesn't have as far to go. But I feel like there are other purposes I could use that particular coal deposit for later down the line. I'm thinking of ultimately utilizing both for different purposes. Because there's 2 different things to use coal for. Power and steel. So we got to consider what we're using for each. Also, I'm doing a terrible job of driving in a straight line right now. I blame the desert for being a mess. It's not a very deserty desert. There's a much more deserty desert to the far east. There's some weird terrain stuff going on over there. Alright. Oh, I wasn't paying attention and I drove over a dome. It's not good for staying upright, that. Oh, there's some friends. More of those lurking around here. They seem to be very common in this area. And here is a little bit of a river. We should be able to just ford the thing, I imagine. It doesn't look like it's too deep. Oh. If I can get to the thing, there's a lot of blooming trees in the way. Let's have a... We'll do a depth check. Good time to test this. Yep, it's all fine. Also, I forgot to check exactly where that other coal was, but I think I know the way anyway. Even though I've never actually driven this way, I've consulted the map so much that I'm pretty sure I know exactly where to go. But once we get close, I'll actually be in a familiar-ish location. Basically, just continue going east and slightly north. Staying south of these giant rocks, I'm pretty sure. And we should eventually come across a big old river. Oh, and that's poison. Nope. Let's go this way. We're being forced a little bit further north than I want to be. Oh, there's even more poison. Are you serious? It's just a roadblock of poison? Why? Why, game? I mean, I guess trucks themselves are immune to poison, so I could just have the truck go through it. Place the markers real quick, so I don't have time to die. And then the truck will be able to take the route even if I can't in future. So the longer the route, the lower the throughput, which could be a problem for us. Alright, and we're pretty much there, I think. It's right around here. Yep, there we go. I see the coal. 2 of them right there, and there should be another 2 nearby, and then another one, better one, up on a cliff. So that's lower priority. We don't need it all right now. Let's just roll up here. Oh, and there are the other 2 coal deposits. We found it all. Okay. Oh, and there's the scan animation. That's happened now. Yeah, are there any locals that want to cause me trouble? I got a new gun. I want to test it out. Anybody? Oh. No, just a bird. Okay. Yeah, there might not be anyone around here, actually. Weird. There's something over there. Not quite sure what that is, but that's not where I need to be, so I'm not gonna bother with it. Oh. What are these noises? Rocks falling? Weird. Oh, hello. Ah, Caterium. Fantastic. We'll mine this. We'll do some Caterium research stuff. Oh, didn't get much from it. Oh well. And there's nothing else over there. I was wondering if it was like a pathway leading to... Oh. Yeah, this is footstep noises. In what is presumably water. Even though I can't see it. But yeah, I was expecting that was some sort of ravine leading to an evil lair of things that want to kill me. Well, probably not evil. I'm the evil one, really. We know this. About factory games, you're always the bad guy. Just how it works. Yes, it's a nice time to have a bit of an explore. See what landscape we're dealing with. Oh, well, here's some friends. These ones are better dealt with using the old zapper. If I can get to them. Come on. Here we go. Annoyingly, it takes 2 hits to kill these things with this. Later on, the better melee weapon can kill them in 1. Ah! Don't push me off a cliff! Oh, these things are so frustratingly good at getting behind you. Sneaking up when you least expect it. Where's the other one? There he is. Come on. What are you doing? Got ya! With the punch. Nice. Right, was there another one up here, or was that it? Oh, ah. Huh. Huh. The stone's acting weird here. Come on, I got up this a second ago. Huh. It's not happening now. The stone doesn't exist. It's a major problem for climbing up here. I feel like it's supposed to have a mesh, and it doesn't. Oh, there we go. There's a shallower bit here. I can go up. Right. Yoink. Yeah, there's a copper deposit up here. Though it's struggling to tell me what it is. There we go. Normal. Don't know that we have much use for it, really. Transporting it back would be a pain. We need an extra truck for it, really, or we'd have issues with the truck filling up with the wrong thing. Unless you can set filter slots in trucks, but as far as I know, you can't. Yeah, this is quite a lovely green place here. Lots of little bits of water. Lots of happy herbivores wandering around. Lots of greenery. It's a lovely bit of greener pastures on the edge of the desert. And by the way, over to the east here is the northern forest, as seen in the Stardew. I was going to say the Stardew Saturdays. No, it used to be Stardew Saturdays. The Satisfactory Saturdays stream series. That's where we had our start over there. That's the giant ravine that runs the entire northern length of the forest. Well, just north of the forest, because there's no forest in that. So yeah, one of the coal deposits is up on this bit here, I think. Or maybe like over there, just to be awkward. Something like that. And that one's a pure one, whereas these 4 around here are normal ones. Oh, and there's a doggo. And this time, we have a berry. We have a single solitary berry. I'm gonna get a doggo. Hey there, doggo. I got a berry. Hello. Do you care about me? There you are. Here you go. Have a berry. Go on. Oh, no, he's off. He doesn't want it. Well, damn. Alright then. He's not having it. Well, I'm sure that the doggo back in the desert will like it. Oh, now he's back. All right, have you changed your mind? Are you interested now? Oh, no, he's off. Huh. Interesting. Maybe they don't all behave the same, or maybe that's a weird behavior glitch. Who knows? Alright, so yeah, this is looking all cool around here. Oh, there's a bunch more berries here. I'm just going to gather a ton of them. I can't get these back home. It's a fantastic time to gather a bunch. Wish I've been gathering just everyone I'd seen already. I kind of didn't register it, because normally they're everywhere. I don't have to worry about it, but this is the only way I can get these. There's not actually that many around, really. I'm sure we'll find some more. Yeah, we should build... well, first of all, we should build just a little base of operations, and then we can build some miners on all these deposits, get them all running into some big central area, get them loaded into the truck. So yeah, let's just nestle ourselves a little base of operations against this rock here, I'm thinking. If I can get this thing to be anywhere near the ground, that'd be great. Come on, there we go. And then craft bench next to it. We technically have one in the tractor, but whatever. Alright, first things first. Everything's still being built red. Weird. Alright. Yeah, first things first. 3 more portable miners. Not that we have enough room for those. And I can't make a storage because I've run out of... I could just use the truck. I'll just make the miners. That's a way of doing it. Miner Mark 1. One day we'll have our Mark 2s. But today is not that day. Right. There. There. Now I've got the space to make the remaining 2. 1, 2. And we'll build the other 2 on the other deposits. It's more than enough coal for now. We might as well get it hooked up while we're here. Means less times I have to come back and visit to make expansions. Oh, there's some friends. Uh-oh. This is a job for the gun. Here we go. Did that hit him? I'm not even sure. Oh, there's a lot of these guys. Uh-oh. Okay, this might be a problem for me. Also, it doesn't help if I miss, because I'm panicking. Ow. Okay, 1 down. But that's a lot of ramming happening to me right now. Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna die. Unless I can dispatch the remaining ones quickly. Okay, 1 more down. I heard running. Oh, there he is. Oh, he didn't die. Okay. Oh, and there's another one. Just when I thought I was done. Okay. Phew. Yeah, that got a bit out of hand very quickly there. That was a lot of them all at once. So yeah, there were a bunch of guards guarding all these deposits. They just decided safety in numbers is a good idea. And they were right, because that nearly got me. If it wasn't for the gun that I just unlocked, they definitely would have had me there. Melee's hard enough against one of those things at times. Now we've got to find all the carapace. They're all over the shop. What have we got so far? I think 4 of them, because I think I had one on me already? Yeah, from the little bug plant thing. I don't know how many there were. I felt like it was like 5? Could have been 4. One of them died back here somewhere. It's not vitally important that I get these carapaces, but it's just a good idea to have some around for biofuel purposes. But I have no idea where some of these have gone. They might have just straight up despawned. Not sure if that happens, really. But I'm not seeing it now. I felt like I'd killed one by this stage. That might be confusing the path that I took. I was in a panic. I wasn't paying attention to exactly where I was running, other than away from them. Yeah, I might just have lost some. Are there any more hanging around here? Now that my health has recovered a little bit. Might as well finish the work. Nope, they were all just lurking there. A big old group. Now let's build the remaining miner. There we go. I got some space again. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing one, but maybe there were only 4 of them and I've miscounted. Alright. Anyway, that should be all of those. Back to work. What do we need now? A whole bunch of belts, basically. These things are producing 60 per minute, so a basic belt will suffice. That we'll have to do a lot of merging and awkward gubbins to get it all into the truck stop. And in fact, we won't be able to run them all into it immediately, because the most we can manage right now is a 120 per minute belt. One thing at a time. We'll get the initial thing set up later on. We can come along with some Mark III belts to speed the whole thing up. And then later Mark IVs maybe. Might actually need that at the end of the day. Where to put the truck stop? That seems like a bad place because I don't think I can get out of there. So we gotta find a route that goes from here. Presumably that exists. Really annoying if it doesn't, though I can just make a ramp if all else fails. So if we go around here, that's not a route upwards. Is there actually a route upwards, or is this whole thing a bloomin' tiny cliff that's gonna be the most frustrating of problems for us? Just have to build a bloomin' ramp. Oh, I hear... Uh-oh. Oh, I also see this guy, as well as hearing a cool thing. Gotcha! Nice. Oh, there's another guy. I didn't reload. I should have done that. Can I get this guy in time? Not if I miss. That won't help at all. Got ya. That was a little bit close, though. I need to heal, really. Let's do that. There. Now we're fine. Using up a lot of our supply, but I'm sure there's plenty more we can find. Anyone else hanging around here? I just wanted to have a look at the Mercosphere or whatever's making the noise. Is it in here, or is it somewhere else? Oh, it is in here. Yeah, there's a Mercosphere inside this that I can't get to. And also I hear guards. There he is. Gotcha! There's another one, though, I think. Or is there? That might have been it. Oh, no. Where is he? I don't see this one. He might be up on that cliff. Yoink! Anything else around? Nope, not really. It seems like that thing can't get to us wherever it is right now, so it's worth doing a quick check of the surrounding area to make sure I've got everything covered. Oh, there he is! Oh, where did he come from? Jeez! He snuck up on me there. I ran into the foliage and completely lost sight of him. Oh, jeez, he moves quick. Come on, gotta lead with the shot. Nice! Good target practice, these guys. Right, is that everyone? There's a ramp here. It's a little bit steep for the truck to get up. I don't know if it'll work, and it seems to not really go the right way. It gets to the desert, but in the most roundabout way possible. We probably want a better route than this. Do you have anything around this area? Seems like it's just a big open grassy patch. I guess this is good for a factory. What is this over here? Oh, hi there. Should have spotted you sooner. That hit you! Why didn't you stop? Oh, it's a giant one! Oh, I didn't realize! And then it got closer. Oh, Lord. Shoot! Just keep shooting him. Shoot him lots. He seems to be stuck. I approve of this turn of events. Did I get him? You know what? Before investigating, heal. That seems like a plan. Yeah, it took me far too long to realize there that he was a giant guy. And that this was clearly a boss fight. Did he drop some carapace? I don't know if there's even anything from this guy. It seems annoying. Yeah, you're just like, your reward is not dying. Oh, there we go. 3 alien carapace, nice. And for a second I thought that my reward was not dying. And no longer having that thing to deal with. Oh, hey, this is cool. Got a waterfall thing going on here and stuff. I love seeing the space elevator from a distance. That's quite cool. That it just fills the entire sky, essentially. Well, I mean, it doesn't do. I mean that it like it's wherever you are, the sky it like features it. That's a better way of putting it. As to what I was actually trying to say. That thing I said before made no sense. That's a yellow Paris look. I should go get that. Also, there's a cool view. Oh, and there's the other Ray. It's Lana Del Rey. The Ray of the northern forests. is in fact an entirely different ray to ray. Alright, this one's clearly a job for foundations and walkways. Oh. And organization, walkway ramp. I didn't line this up at all correctly. Yep, I straight up need a corner on this for it to be able to get anywhere. There. Get all these leaves out of the way. There's our yellow power slug. Excellent. I can't really be bothered with the green ones, but I'll definitely always bother with the yellow ones. They are worth spending 3 times as much time as the green ones are. I should make sure I'm fully not standing on a walkway before I delete it. That's a good idea. That one's fine, though. Alright. Oh, jeez. Don't go flying off the edge. Oh, there's a nice lake here as well. Oh, there's lovely reflections in it. This is nice. Gotta admit, the game looks pretty cool. You'd never really expect a game with, like, factory elements like Factorio, but also... Oops. Oh, it's a giant one again. Nope. Nope. Running away. Ah! Oh, there's a small one too. Why have you done this to me? How do I get away from this? Go off a cliff. Cliffs are always the answer. Oh, jeez. Ow. Did he follow me? He might have. I think we got away. I don't know if it was actually a big one, but it seemed like a big one, so I got scared. And then it might as well have been a big one. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's rare. It's something you'd never really expect to find a game with factory mechanics like Factorio in a certain sense, and but also coupled with fantastic visuals in a 3D world. It's quite cool that this has been able to be done. Also, this is so foggy. Wow. That's cool though. Apparently they reduced the fog, and I feel like that's a shame, because it is cool to have, like, ridiculously thick fogs. Gives the environment more interestingness. That sentence started off with a grander design planned for it. Or was like coolness or whatever. I like the idea that there's occasionally just super dense fog that it's hard to see through, and it actually will affect gameplay by how much it gets in the way. Right, that's all this connected up. What we need is to have these all feed out into a single power generator, which will presumably be enough to run them all. Not 100% sure, but presumably. Maybe we should have 2 just to be sure, actually. But yeah, have a power generator running all these miners, and then it'll be a self-sufficient system. It'll just run itself. Let's get that as the final thing we do today. So, coal generator. I don't know where to plonk the thing. So I don't know where I'm actually putting the... Okay, this fog is... Yeah, wow. I need to get higher up so I'm clear of this stuff. I need to work out where I'm sending the truck, because we want it to be on the way to the truck stop. There we go, let's get some height. That's a bit more like it. It looks like there isn't a ramp around here either. That's annoying. There's just no good way to overcome this small barrier in the landscape. Defeated by a small bit of rock. How embarrassing. Alright, let's go back this way. Seeing as there's no routes provided for us, we'll have to make one for ourselves. And in that case, we'll do one in a more convenient location for just getting on with getting back to the base. So over at this end. So, coal generator, somewhere around here. And yeah, for the sake of it, let's have 2 of them. There we go, that's more like it. Oh, I'm building it inside a wall. Whatever, it's fine. And then another one next to it, I think. It's hard to tell what's actually next to. Yeah, it's not next to it at all. Gonna move it back a bit. It's really hard to work out depth sometimes. Oh. but when it locks side to side, you know that it's actually lined up right. There. Much better. There's our two generators. I think they maybe both clip into the rock. Oh, this one does a little bit. This one does a lot. Oh god, I'm trapped. There we go. All I need is... oh, I don't have enough room to pick up the damn coal. Right, 2 seconds. I just need to dump some stuff in the truck, and then we're good to go. And I can make it a self-sufficient system. Weird noises I'm getting as I walk through odd stuff. Here I have some Caterium and random... No, I don't want you to burn... Damn it, every time you try and put something that's a fuel in, it immediately puts it in the fuel slot and swaps it out for something else. It's not what I want. They're much better. Down to our standard supplies. And the fog is gone! Just suddenly disappeared. No sign of it. Excellent. And all we need to do is get a tiny bit of coal, put it in one of these machines. The whole system will become self-sustaining as soon as I hook this up to a miner, or 4. Oh, that's too much on one, really. Right, there we go. These are all spinning up. They only use 5 megawatts each, and this thing provides 50. My only concern is that in conjunction with a truck stop, it might be too much, but I think a truck stop doesn't even use that, so we're probably fine. And then this one isn't running right now, so that's why the capacity is 50. Okay. Yep, so this is already operating, generating tons of coal. Literally all I need to do to make the thing self-sufficient is boop. Now it'll just keep looping and making more and more coal till all these things have 100 coal in them, which will be a nice starting point. We can swap out the fuel in the truck for it and stuff like that. And we'll continue to work on this and make it into a proper system, because right now it's not quite there. Oh yeah, the fuel ran out, but luckily coal is on its way. And back into the system it goes. And it didn't even stop running, somehow. That's weird, because it showed that it was no fuel. I guess I hadn't actually got through the bar. It was just about to finish when the coal arrived, so there was never even a pause. Fantastic. Let's stick a splitter on that. We can have it run to the other one if it's needed. I don't know if it is. I accidentally built a splitter over there. Whoops. And excellent. These smokestacks will make a good beacon as well for this location. No, you can actually just build beacons, but it's cool to have like visual landmarks that you can follow for things at times. Oh yeah, one thing I want to do is put a new power pole here. Cut this power line here. And connect these like this, so we've got a bit of a connection here that we can use for other things. Is everything going to kick in again? Yeah, there we go. It just took a second to get back up to speed. Everything's fine. Also, I like that if you mouse over this, it shows the outline of the drill, and you can see it doesn't actually go anywhere. Even though it acts like it's constantly moving down, it actually just stays in the same place. But then that's video games. Alright, that's what I'm going to leave this one for today. Next episode, we'll continue work on this new coal outpost we have. Get it being delivered by truck back to the base, hopefully, in that episode. That depends on how much time I spend deliberating about where it puts truck stops. You never know. Oh, there's a slug on top of that arch. Maybe I'll go for that. Though I think it's only a green one. Makes it hard for me to care enough. But yeah, hopefully soon enough we will have a steady supply of coal back to our base, so we can have a power facility there and get everything running again. And then finally we don't need to constantly baby the power system. It'll just do its thing and we can focus properly on working on the factory, and that will be awesome. But that is all we have time for today, so I shall say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.